Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Come on down to the Columbia City Theater for our spooky haunted theater. See the ghosts, ghouls, and get the fright of your year. October 19th, 26th, and 31st from noon to 6 p.m. Geared towards 11 years old and younger. Visit thecolumbiacitytheater.org for more info.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam.
Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at yung local Filipino community, PhilAm Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news.
Kaya always tune in PhilAm Radio every Tuesday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
Hey, this is Paul Pearson. I've hosted the R&B show Star Time since the very beginning of Rainier Avenue Radio. And after years of featuring tracks from the 50s through the 80s, Star Time now plays R&B and hip-hop from the 1990s as well. A whole half-century of soul, funk, hip-hop, and more on Star Time, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
For me, generational wealth is passed down knowledge from relatives or any family members, or even like any ancestral people that have come before you, that is, used to help you progress in the times that you're living in. So I think it is very updated. It's very current. It is existing in real time. So any type of knowledge or resources from people who are here living now, being able to provide that information and pass it down generation to generation, how you maintain the wealth. That's what it means to me.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Create your generational wealth for you and the future of your families.
Ladies and gentlemen. Speak up, Seattle. We are Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the station that cares.
Don't forget.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself.
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
Where this life will take you, you never know. Ain't nothing promised that you keep rolling on down this road. Ain't always the obvious where you're gonna go. In every single song, no, there's a part of my soul. Yeah, still steady trying to win at the game of life. When I roll at times, it's like God weighed the dice. Lot of crazy nights, woke up and I paid the price. Mornings hung over until I finally got sober. The homie T told me, dog, you could be the dopest. Yeah, you're good now, but just imagine if you're focused. Real shit, shout to my cousin DeLon. When we was kids, dope music he was putting me on. Told me about Kid Sensation, said the shit's fire. Couple days later, seen his tape at Fred Meyer. Up in Greenwood, dipping on my GT. All around the back blocks, listening to CDs. Hitting bumps, hoping it wouldn't skip. Life has its ups and downs like you're hitting a switch. And when the ish is a gift, don't let it get the best of you. When it seemed the worst, know a curse can be a blessing too. Where this life will take you, you never know. Ain't nothing promised that you keep rolling on down this road. Ain't always the obvious where you're gonna go. In every single song, no, there's a part of my soul. Where this life will take you, you never know.
Like
Ain't
that,
nothing
Grinch.
promised that you keep rolling on down this
You
road.
never know where it's
Ain't
gonna
always
take
the
you.
obvious where you're gonna
Since you
go.
shouted me out, I guess I gotta jump on the
There's a
track
part
with
of
you.
my soul.
I'm like a young Nat King Cole with soul from within. When this ball points in motion, playtime ends. My life is like a story of pain and love. Soon as kid put a pen to it, you feel like you've been through it. Suffered hard knocks from the Rainier Beach blocks. Seen a lot of rain, ups and downs, joy and pain. As a kid, I done seen hell, been homeless, penniless, heatless, lightless, boneless. The fire burning in me kept me oh so warm. The OGs on the block sheltered me from the storm. So many people doubted me and so many people hated. Blessed is one of the best in town, always underrated. The real ones know, soon as I got my opportunity, all of my my hits was Deep-Town sound and pushing unity. Known to rock with Griffey Kemp, Alexander Crawford and Curse. Kid Sensation, Seattle legend, till I'm in a hearse.
Where this life will take you, you never know. Ain't nothing promised as you keep rolling on down this road. Ain't always the obvious where you're gonna go. In every single song, no, there's a part of my soul. Where this life will take you, you never know. Ain't nothing promised as you keep rolling on down this road. Ain't always the obvious where you're gonna go. In every single song, no, there's a part of my soul.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. It's new hip hop and new R&B. And we just opened it up with that cut from Grinch, one of the previous guests of the show, right there with Kid Sensation, the legend himself on that joint. You never know. And also Linda Vincent on that one as well. And mixed and mastered by one of our guests of the evening, who we'll be bringing in just a tiny little bit right here. Randy Ross will be joining us. The legendary Randy Ross.
Sir. Energy drink in hand.
Undercast Studios.
And shout out to the Grinch, man. I saw him at Rocky's show last month.
Yeah, I was just telling someone the other day, man. They're like, okay, who's one of your favorite people from the town? I'm like, man, just always I connect to Grinch all the time with his music, man. Just
and
so relatable.
He had a Smack Battle Rap jacket on too. That's how I seen him.
There you go. That's classic Grinch, man. We're also being joined by ANB Skii, man, who originally from Yakima. He's just recently moved to Seattle, and he's got some tunes for us. He's got a live performance later on in the show. So, and yeah, they're both in studio with us, man. So, of course, you got them, and you got the Juice Pack, myself, D Money,
Pint Size Patron,
also OG Mambo, and IDYourself. We should be seeing them in just a tiny bit. They on their own time.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, before we bring in our guests, we want to, of course, remind you, of course, all the locations that you can find us here at Fresh Juice. We're, of course, we have our own Facebook group. We can go there, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. We're also on IG, X, and Twitter. You can go there and find us there. We live tweet the playlist on X and Twitter and tag the artists so you can learn more about them. And, of course, we have our YouTube channel, and you can go subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. And if you ring the bell on YouTube, you get all Fresh Juice content first. So after you subscribe, ring that bell because you can see live shows for you almost every week. And you can watch them whenever you want on your own time or watch them live. And then we do shorter clips for you on the daily so you can see previous episodes, 1 minute excerpts of them, of clips.
Shout out to the subscribers, man.
Yeah, man.
It's up.
The subscribers continue to grow, man. We appreciate you all for subscribing, man.
What's up, Dick the Miles?
And KJ, you can say it yourself, man. I won't say it. Harp's tuned in. Yeah, Miles is here, of course. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're on Twitch and IG. So watch us all right there live. We're here till 11 for you with nothing but that stuff. All right. We're going to take a look before we bring in our guests 1 year ago on Fresh Juice. So 1 year ago on the show, we had the cats, Yak Nasty. We had Scam Likely.
Yeah. Shout to Yak.
Yeah, we had the whole crew in there.
Northwest Weirdos.
It was on the tip of my tongue. Yes. And yeah, man, we had him in here, and Yak Nasty has this. He likes to call himself that Nilla, and well, Scam Likely had a very interesting response when he first heard that. So here you go.
Sitting in a car with him one day, and I told him because literally, I promise you, I played his music to a Black Panther, and I wasn't realizing. And it was a song called "I'm That Nilla." True story. I promise you. I'm not trying to be funny for the camera. I'm not laughing on radio for nothing. I played it for them, and they listened to the whole song. And in the end, I was like, "What did you think?" They said, "Want my honest truth?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "I'll probably never listen to that again." I explained the story to him of what they said, and I was like, "Well, how did you come up with that?" And he told me one day he was eating some vanilla wafers,
right?
And as he's looking in the mirror and eating them, backwards it said "all in."
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
I'm all in. Nilla is just all in backwards.
What's up, Mambo? Oh man.
He performs with that Nilla box like on a pendant,
right?
chain.
He's like, yeah, it's vanilla chain on his shirt, man.
He got a whole vanilla wafer box on his necklace.
Oh,
Y'all can hear me?
Mambo?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was a wild episode, bro.
And they had their own juice.
They do.
They had their own lemonade.
Yeah, they brought it in with them too, man. I think the DJ was here as well. He's the one who makes it. But yeah, that's crazy, man. The Northwest Weirdos. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, that's good merchandising, man. I need to get a hoodie.
Oh man! All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and bring both of our guests in. The host that always brings it in with the most vigor is Mambo, so we're going to go ahead and hand it over to him. Either one you want to bring in first.
You said we got them both in right now?
Yes, sir. They're both here.
All right. I mean, we might as well keep it alphabetical order if we're gonna do it, right? So
might as well.
Right. We're about to get real wavy, man. Get real into it, man. We're about to hit the slopes, man. And we're about to know all of the deals, man. We got our guy ANB Skii.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, good to have you, bro. All right, and we got one more. Let's bring him in.
All right, man. Everything is good. Everything is dandy. Let's hear from my guy, Randy. Randy Ross is in the house.
Let's go. Didn't even see it coming.
What's good?
Hello.
What's good, Randy?
How you guys doing?
What's up? What's up, Randy? How you been, bro? It's been a long time, bro.
Man, how long has it been?
And I think last time I was there was either with Raz like 10 years ago or like with J Key. I think that was back in the day.
Yeah, that guy, J Key. No, he's a great dude.
We're gonna get into some of the story time. We're gonna get into it. D-Money.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into story time later for sure. We'll get into all the crazy stories from Undercaste Studios.
Uh-oh.
I know we're gonna get you in trouble, Randy.
Time to air out the behind the scenes.
All right, but before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and play a game, which we like to call Take Yo Pick. All right, really easy to play. Take your pick. We give you two different options. You just choose one of them. All right. I want you to play along, of course, on all of our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram, and put your answers in the comment section, and we will celebrate our favorite commenter on the following episode. And former guest DM tuning in right now, watching this from the plane. What? Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Anyway, let's take a look at last week's winner of Take Your Pick commenting. Let's go. That's the Slept On podcast, otherwise known as Huey P, who said, "I'm a pogo, no Diddy. I can't skate for a week straight. That's wild." The question was roller skate for a week or pogo stick for an hour. So
yeah,
I'm a pogo is wild. That's what I missed last week. That is a wild. That's what we was
The no Diddy though.
That's what it was the no Diddy that bought it for us. Again, we're gonna take our favorite commenter and celebrate it next week. So feel free to go as crazy as you want in the comment section. We're looking at them all. We'll display some of them on as we do the game, but of course, we and the guests are all gonna play along. But we're gonna do some fresh ones here for you. Yeah. And here we go with our first one. Take yo pick. Live in a cave with Wi-Fi or a luxury treehouse with no internet. How hard is that in it?
What's on your mind, ANB Skii?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna have to go with the treehouse, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Just for the fact, just because I'm a '90s baby, bro, so I know what life is like without internet, so I could survive. You feel me?
Yeah, and not for nothing, man. Like, I don't need to be on the internet at home. Like, I can go to Starbucks, you know what I mean, and get on the Wi-Fi, bro. So, give me that luxury treehouse with I got the iPad touchscreen that controls the whole, you know what I mean? Yeah. Actually, I just talked to it like Siri, open my refrigerator.
Now, I don't know about Starbucks, though. You can't do that in my neighborhood anymore. It's gone.
What What you mean you can't do the
I was at
Wi-Fi?
Starbucks.
They closed the Starbucks in my neighborhood.
That thing was a staple.
It's gone, bro.
They had a staple remover.
Oh my God. Randy, what are you doing?
I feel like the treehouse is the easy one because I don't want people to hit me up for like a day. You know, it's like Christmas. That's one of the things I love about Christmas is it's just like you can just ignore everything and just like be in the moment.
Yeah, but if you were in the cave though,
but like what's in the treehouse and what's in the cave?
Well, if you were in the cave and you had your studio stuff there, I could send my files. You could just mix in the cave.
Nah, man.
the acoustics. You might get the acoustics right there.
The Wi-Fi
surround sound.
Yeah. He'll find a way to show up.
I mean, Wi-Fi isn't just that good of an accommodation to put me in a cold cave with like bears and creeks and crickets. And...
I mean, you could get some good like reverb tails out of there and do some acoustic stuff. You know, if you're working on an album or something.
Put a booth in there.
It'd be a terrible booth though.
That could be Studio D right there. Have a little cave.
And this is a luxury treehouse, so this isn't like you guys can't see this from the ground. Like, there's an elevator within the tree that I take to my treehouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're
That's
up
luxurious.
Yeah, we're up there.
Definitely luxurious.
It's a penthouse treehouse. It's pretty much.
It looks like Harp's having Tekken and Mario Kart tournaments on that treehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need internet to do that. We can still play the game.
You play the old school consoles, man. You can't play the new school consoles.
You can play the new school consoles, just not with anybody, and that's kind of the fun part.
They don't do that anymore. I thought it's like everything like you have to log on for these games now. I don't know.
No, if you want
to subscribe,
if you want to play with friends, yes, but like if you have just like Madden or Call of Duty, there is definitely a version that you can play. Like,
or if you don't have friends,
yeah. That's the thing about being online. Like, you don't need to like actually have friends. Like, there's other people who are like, yo, I don't got no friends. You want to play the game? You're like, yeah. You want to be my friend now? Now we're friends in this space. Like, this is where we're friends. Like, we probably wouldn't kick it like in real life for real, but like here, we're super dope here. Like, we're locked in. That's sweet.
Or it's a straight up 10-year-old that you're playing against.
Which a friendship in that space is a little more appropriate than like if you just went to kick
yeah, right.
with the 10-year-old. You know what I mean? On Fortnite, we can be cool. You know what I'm saying?
It's all cool if we're killing each other.
I need to get back on my Oculus, man.
The Oculus.
I was going to shows on in there, and people would be chopping it up with me. And my girl hearing me, and she'd be like, "Who is that?" Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I literally don't know this person.
Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah, KJ putting me on game. Yeah, I'm not a gamer, man. I don't know this, so.
Yeah, me either. I don't play games.
You don't got time for it, right?
Yeah, I don't even play games either.
Oh yeah?
I want to, but I just don't.
I'm same here. Same here.
That's crazy. I don't know what that means because like I'm in that exact same boat too, where it's like I have the thought like, man, it'd be kind of dope to play some video games, and it's like I got other things.
Once you do it 20 minutes later, you're like, what am I doing?
Like,
you know, I got things to do, bro.
Right, I got to email somebody. I got a verse to write. Like I got to prepare for it.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let's move on to the next one, man. Here we go. Here's our next one. Take your pick. Have a chauffeur or a maid.
I can drive just fine. I'll take the maid.
You're gonna take the maid? Get your place all clean.
I can drive just fine.
Maid.
Because you gotta think about it. A chauffeur only does one job for you. A maid is doing like 8 of your jobs. You know what I mean? No laundry, no cooking, no you know
like
what I mean?
Clean dishes. You
clean. You're right. Let's go, Ski. Like we can just keep going. Like you know what I'm saying?
But you could build off that.
Stuff
like
is
in
folded,
old mafia movies, a chauffeur was really like second in command, and then he took over once.
Like I don't even answer the door.
Once something
I don't
happened
even
to
answer the door anymore. Like my maid is at the door. Like yes, master.
And I've been watching Tulsa King.
All we know about a big booty maid.
KJ.
I mean, yeah.
KJ.
I mean, let's not be sexist. You could have a big booty chauffeur too. Like it wouldn't be as cool or as fun, but
So the
Insurance will be higher though.
The chauffeur, like, it doesn't have any other skills or anything. It just drives you around.
Well, I mean, just what else does a chauffeur do, right? Now that's what I'm saying. Like,
I tell you, in Tulsa King, he becomes second in command. He was an Uber driver.
If it's like some Batman,
and now he's like
yeah,
second in charge.
I mean, if it's like, so you're saying like an Alfred, because like an Alfred's technically closer to a maid. Because
I was gonna say, yeah, that's
he's a butler, but yeah,
that's different.
We're being specific.
I'll take a big booty maid for 500, Alex.
What you doing, D Money?
I mean, I think I hate the drive, man. So I'll take in the chauffeur. Just drive me everywhere on my command, just anything.
But like, all right, so picture this, right? You just worked at the radio show, did your thing, boom, long day. Now there's outside right now, there's a driver for you. He's gonna drive you home. But when you get home, you still gotta feed your cats, cook yourself dinner, and finish that load of laundry. That's tough, bro. I'd rather just drive, bro.
Well, now the robots are coming anyway. Would you rather have the robot maid or the car that drives itself?
Look. I walk through the door. It smells like food. Stuff is clean. I kick my shoes off. Someone else picks them up. Like, this is the lifestyle I'm trying to get comfortable with. Like, you know what I mean?
The chauffeur got to be sexy as hell.
KJ's staff is fired.
Not the big booty chauffeur.
A big booty maid and a sexy chauffeur.
Well,
Like,
not
all right.
booty, he said boobs for the chauffeur, and then the maid got booty.
Hey, I'm married. I'm just taking a regular maid.
Yeah, just a regular one.
I got the boring.
That's responsible.
The Harp got the maid from Jefferson.
Randy, are you saying if like a big booty one interviewed, you'd be like, no, I'm sorry, ma'am, you are overqualified for the position. Regular size buttocks.
The girl's like right over my shoulder, staring into my soul. No, I'll take a chauffeur in that case.
Right. We'll just take the driver. No,
I don't need the temptation. Oh, well, it makes sense, right? My wife cool for the long one. I'm not sticking it.
D money. You gotta screen those comments before you put them on the screen. You gotta screen those comments before we put them up.
Let's save that for Fresh Juice After Dark. Man.
Right. Well, which is ironically, I'm in New Orleans right now, so it's 11 o'clock where I'm at. So like, it is Fresh Juice After Dark, but it's
for
not.
you.
It's late, man. You staying up?
All right, let's move on to another one. Here we go. Take your pick. Swim with sharks or camp in the Amazon for a night.
How long do I gotta swim with the sharks, and how far away from them are we? Because like technically, like I could swim with sharks, like, and they could be like, I don't know, 200 yards away, and like they still in the same water. Like I swim with them.
Ocean is big.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So like if I could use that, then I think I'm gonna go swim with sharks, because camping in the Amazon, again, like sharks, one variable. I'm swimming with the sharks. It's the baddest thing in the ocean. In the Amazon, there is bugs that bite and kill, scorpions. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention like the native Amazonian jungle livers, you know what I'm saying, who might not take too kindly to Mambo just lighting a campfire, smoking a doobie outside.
It's a jungle, man.
You know, they're like, hey, who is you, bro? No,
what are you camping here for?
You pay homage to the mountain. I'm about to be like, oh, I didn't even know. No, you got to hike up there, bro, and pay homage. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna just go swim with sharks because it sounds a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying?
I think we definitely need a time limit for the sharks.
Right. Like
I'm thinking the Amazon kind of, but
I'd rather the Amazon.
I feel like with sharks, you know, sometimes they'll just like try you out for a little bit, and then the blood's in the water, and then other ones will start trying you out. It's pretty terrible.
That as a concept sounds terrifying and terrible. Being tried out like I was like on like a little platter. I'm actually not really into it, but the homies might like you. They're gonna come say what's up. Like, all right, I feel like, all right, D Money, what's a fair time? If it's gonna be at night, you have to swim with the sharks for what? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? An hour?
An hour, yeah.
You're gonna get a Charlie horse.
Hour? Oh,
You gotta stretch. You gotta stretch.
I like an hour, yes.
Okay. I'm changing my answer because an hour, the probability
Amazonian.
of something going wrong, swimming
Get free
with
delivery.
an hour.
See,
Amazon Prime.
Do I get weapons if I'm in the Amazon? Do I get weapons in the Amazon or with the sharks? Because like if I have a harpoon, then maybe like now we could get into it in the water. But like if I have a firearm, then I'm not too worried about like being in the jungle.
But the harpoon is one bullet. That's like Jack Sparrow on the island. You're one shot.
Just don't miss, Patron. Just don't miss.
Just think about this though. Just one little drip of blood, bro, is what you got to worry about.
I know KJ saying the same thing, man.
I'm frenzy, bro. I'm cool.
Is that like actually a thing? Has that been like tested scientifically that it's like a singular drop of blood actually?
I don't know.
That's like a lot of water, man. Like the blood doesn't dissolve like a little bit, like in all that water.
It dilutes.
Dilutes.
I feel like there's enough species of sharks.
But like
out there.
I'm fat enough to float, so I could just like stay at the surface for a while. So it depends on the time limit.
Oh, lucky you, Randy.
Yeah. I got skills. You know, I got things I can do.
You got
It's
skills.
just Randy floating in the ocean. Just
Yeah.
For
But
an
I know-
hour. I'm just chilling.
But in the Amazon, it's like the little things, like all the bugs. Like you wake up and there's just like fire ants all over you. I don't know if that's like accurate.
well, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I get it that I have to spend the night. I don't think I'm sleeping throughout the night. Though. Like this is like a conscious night. Like I gotta
You're spending at your cousins. You just gonna stay up.
I'm just up. Yeah, this is it. You know what I mean? That's it.
KJ says ape. If Tarzan can handle the forest, I could just have my ape squad with me.
Ape squad.
Dang, I didn't even think about like other animals like that, like that are smart and whatnot. Like now you got to deal with other jungle animals and be like, hold on, bro. He kind of look like us and he got thumbs, but he not like us. Hey, bro, someone go over there and fight him, bro. Try him up real quick and see if he a real gorilla for real. You know what I mean?
Nope.
I don't like this.
Anything that stays there is better than us at surviving there. So
Way better. Right. Right. It's kind of like going to Pioneer Square. Like, oh, if you survive out here, you're more equipped for certain things than I am. Like, I'm gonna just acknowledge that. You feel me? I go inside at night, every night. You know what I'm saying? I put a blanket on. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure.
Just a blanket, man. And Harp wants to remind us about the Amazonian weed fire.
Let nature take its course.
You might have just drew me out to the forest. Now, you know what I'm saying? Burn a couple down. That sounds cool. All right,
it's gonna make that night go quick. All right, man. Let's move on to the next one, man. All right, take your pick. Live on a deserted island or a busy space station?
Deserted island. Jack Sparrow style.
Yeah, I would do a deserted island.
Yeah,
I'm still on Earth, big dog. I have a chance. Let's go.
Space station, huh?
I mean, you're not by yourself.
I think I'm going space station, bro.
You're going space station.
I'm going busy space station, and like, I'm also a '90s baby, so like, I grew up watching Xenon, the sequel, and all that. Like, like they had a decent little life up there on the little space station. You feel me? So like, I got homies up there.
The big booty maids.
I wasn't going there, but I'm gonna do some concerts.
It was a Disney kid.
Right. I'm gonna do like a little show on the space station. It's busy, so I know there's people there. I'm selling some merch. I got nice Mambo space merch up there. I think financially and as an experience, I'm gonna have more fun on the space station. An island will be lit until like hour 23, hour 22, hour 23. That's when you're like, damn. So like, it's really just me out here.
Ain't nobody here.
Like,
You're
it's
gonna
really
start
just
talking
me.
to soccer balls and calling them Wilson.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do it. And I watched that movie back in the day when I was young, so I don't even really understand the depth of the feeling, but as a concept, that sounds terrible, bro. I'd rather be on the space station. Like now, mind you, you can't be doing wild stuff like dating. You can't have multiple space station girlfriends because like they're gonna know because you're on.
It's like a small town, right?
You gotta be responsible with your decision making and things like that. Otherwise, yeah, we're in the game.
Get you sucked out of the airlock, you know.
Right. Send them out. Send them into orbit. I'm sick of it.
Go check that real quick.
Right. Just you. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm assuming it's like a modern space station, not like some futuristic.
Like the Fifth Element.
Not like the Fifth Element. Yeah, not that cool. So I'm going space station now.
Okay.
I couldn't pass that up.
Okay.
What you doing, D?
All the things that can happen when you're in space, man. Just like a rocket hits it and you're done. An old satellite hits it.
But what a great
old satellite.
You know?
HGTV.
It might be safer just to do a deserted island.
You got hit by the dish.
A deserted island, like that means there's no animals or nothing, bro. It's just you, bro. No cats, D-Money. You could at least have your cats on the space station.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. KJ wants to say that the deserted island has bonfires, tender fishing waterfalls, and peaceful scenery. It's deserted. It's got none of that.
First of all, if you thought that I was going to a space station and we didn't have some gas up there on the space station, bro, you lost your mind, bro. We blazing fires on the space station, but you actually need to know me to get through there to that little area. You know what I'm saying? Bro, cool. You not a narc, is you? All right. You can't have a captain finding out about this.
Oh man, I would go crazy if I lit up a bong in space, man.
Yeah, no fire on the space station. You don't want that.
No, we're vaping. It's vape exclusive. We got a vape. Got a little vape. If you tell anybody, you're gonna get floated. The homie got floated to that.
The Lord.
Put the cord on him.
I think we got time for one mo. Here we go. Well, take your pick. Walk barefoot on hot coals just once, or live in the Antarctic base for a month.
I'll go for the Antarctic, bro.
You're
see what's over there.
Well,
bro.
you know what? That
Fair.
makes you have the word ski in your name, so that's on brand.
Yeah, you got the ski in there.
Okay, want to ride sports.
Like, that's crazy, but that's on. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and walk on those coals and just run across them coals real quick. Because living in I don't like the cold, bro. Like I love Seattle all 4 seasons. I don't mind going through the seasons progressively. But a month of like the coldest cold, like this ain't no regular cold, bro. Like you understand that this is an entire continent that there was like, hey, bro, it's not even safe enough for people to live here for real, bro. It's too cold, bro. I'm gonna put some equipment here and like come check on it every now and again, but like that's it. Anywhere like that, bro, is too cold for Mambo, bro. So I couldn't stay there for a week, bro, let alone a month, bro. Even if I really, really, really wanted to. First of all, hot coals a mile long is such an unrealistic feat, bro.
A mile long coals.
Oh God, no!
Better have some calories on them feet.
Hooked up feet, man.
Your feet gonna turn into tar.
And nobody want to see those feet when you're done, man.
You guys realize living in Antarctica.
You gonna do the coals?
See,
You going to Coles, Randy?
all you guys want to live in Antarctica, but didn't want to come to my space station. You're pretty much gonna be in the space station because you can't go outside, bro. It's too cold, bro. Like literally, like this is not like, oh man, like this is not Chicago cold. This is not like a breezy, snowy day in New York cold.
You don't
This
get
is
Wi-Fi
not-
either.
No Wi-Fi either. There's also no Wi-Fi either. And I imagine some caves. I would guess there's some caves. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I believe the station, it's nice and heated and all that kind of stuff because they got research stations out there and they got people that are actually living there. So
yeah, but like they're in there doing computer stuff, but they're not like kicking it like, hey, bro, you want to go for a drink?
Not the kicking it.
You're just kicking it.
Let's just go for a walk. Like, nah, bro, we're in this building, and then when we leave here, we hurry up in a very cold fashion to this boat that gets us the hell out of here, or a plane that gets us out of here.
Oh my god! All right, thank you everybody for playing. Take your pick. We'll choose one of these comments and we'll celebrate it next week, man. We got a great show planned for the rest of it. ANB Skii will be performing later on. We'll be chatting up with both of these guys, Randy Ross and Undercast Studios as well. So keep it locked. This is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio.
It's Fatal Luciano, tapped in the Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and OG Mambo is.
Are you ready for some family-friendly frights? This Halloween season, the Columbia City Theater presents The Haunted House for Kids. Step inside if you dare. Our spooky, not too scary haunted house is perfect for kids of all ages. Explore thrilling installations, meet friendly ghosts, and uncover hidden treasures, all while having a fantastic time. From creepy crawly critters to magical surprises, there's something for everyone. Plus, it's all happening in the historic Columbia City Theater, where every corner has a story to tell. Join us for a safe, spooky, and fun-filled adventure for the whole family. Tickets are available now, so gather your goblins and ghouls and head down to the Columbia City Theater Haunted House for Kids. Don't miss out. Visit ColumbiaCityTheater.org for details. The Columbia City Theater Haunted House for Kids. Where spooky meets silly.
Hey, Seattle, tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What up, yo? We are back. This is Pep and the man that don't take no mess, Mr. O-P-I-S, Mr. Stevenson. What say you?
I hope you see the hat that I'm wearing right now. That's how mad I am.
I do. Man, you are angry.
I just want to make that be known. Tune
in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Lidline Sports.
South Seattle. It's time to talk about a growing crisis. Fentanyl is affecting our community, and we need to be informed. Join us for a fentanyl education and awareness town hall. Your chance to learn, share, and take action. On Saturday, November 2nd, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., come to the Columbia City Theater for this crucial event. We'll have expert panel discussions, powerful presentations, and real-life testimonials from those who've been impacted. Whether you're a parent, a young person, or a concerned neighbor, your voice matters. This is your chance to ask questions, get the facts, and learn how to protect yourself and your loved ones from this deadly epidemic. Can't make it in person? No problem. We'll be broadcasting live on Rainier Avenue Radio.org, so you can tune in wherever you are. It's open to the public and free forever. Mark your calendar. Saturday, November 2nd, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Columbia City Theater. Let's work together to keep our community safe. Visit ColumbiaCityTheater.org for more information. Your voice, your community, your future.
It's your boy Wax the Producer. You're tuned in to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Shout out to the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and IDYourself.
On and on again, the cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, how can we prevent if we let it go on and on? No, it's very wrong. It goes on and on again. The cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, tell me how can we prevent if we let it go on and on again? Hope you see the cycle that we in. All designed for none of us to win. Shine bright, but they keep you dim. Separate the people by the color of their skin. Oh, the chances are slim. Got you killing your twin. Yet another soul lost to the cycle again. And it's women, men, children,
cycle of low self-esteem. Tell me when you gon' think, when you gon' see. Feeding your distractions only lead to poverty. Honestly, possibly I could die doing this. I was born to break the cycle, so I'm taking that risk. One day you'll face a decision's gotta be made, knowing you're the only one who can make that cycle break. I said one day you'll face a decision's gotta be made, knowing you're the only one who can really make that cycle break. But until then, on and on again, the cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, how can we prevent if we let it go on and on? No, it's very wrong. It goes on and on again. The cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, tell me, how can we prevent if we let it go on and on again? What you gon' do when life gets rough? What you gon' pay with a couple bucks? And what you gon' do when the moment's tough? Will you fight back when you're cornered up? Yeah, what you gon' do when life gets rough? What you gon' pay with a couple bucks? And what you gon' do when the moment's tough? And will you fight back when you had enough? Oh yeah. One day you'll face a decision's gotta be made, knowing you're the only one who can make that cycle break. I said one day you'll face a decision's gotta be made, knowing you're the only one who can really make that cycle break. But until then, on and on again, the cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, how can we prevent if we let it go on and on? No, it's very wrong. It goes on and on again. The cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, tell me, how can we prevent if we let it go on and on again? One day you'll face a decision's gotta be made, knowing you're the only one who can make that cycle break. I said one day you'll face a decision's gotta be made, knowing you're the only one who can really make that cycle break. But until then, on and on again, the cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, how can we prevent if we let it go on and on? No, it's very wrong. It goes on and on again. The cycle goes on and on again. Tell me now, tell me, how can we prevent if we let it go on and on again?
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. That is The Cycle by ANB Skii right there.
That joint jamming.
Yeah, man.
Hey, D, you a big Marlon Wayans fan, I think.
Yeah, I like the Wayans brothers, bro.
I see that.
Yeah, go see that movie on Netflix. It's called The Naked. So it's one of those time loop ones, man. So he's trying to get to the altar, basically. And just, Anyway, The Cycle is what it's called. So what inspired this joint, A&B?
Oh man, just change, brother.
Change?
Just if you actually, there comes a point in your life, brother, where excuse me, where you just got to step back, you know what I'm saying, and you got to see what's really going on, what's going on in my life, what can I change, what can I do, how can I grow, period. And the only way to grow is to break the cycle, and whether if it's the cycle of poverty, whatever cycle you're going through, bro, like only you have those keys to unlock those new doors. But realize that old keys don't unlock new doors, and that's where the cycle came from.
So how do you go about breaking cycles?
Yeah,
like bad habits type.
Well, I mean, you just take it one day at a time, bro. First of all, I personally have found growth through isolation. When you have other voices in your head or other people around you, it's kind of hard to really focus on yourself, especially when you're a giver,
right?
Especially when you're an empath like myself. I love people, bro. I've been putting people in front of me for the longest time, but it was time for me to break that cycle because I wasn't growing, And since I moved over here, bro, doors have been shutting, but other doors have been opening. So
what brought you to West Side, Washington State?
First of all, I want to give a shout out to Troy, wherever you're at.
Troy,
him, my brother Fees, man. I got nothing but love for him, man. Wherever you at, Fees, man, just I love you, bro. If it wasn't for him giving me, how can I say, the connections, who I know now, like right now, who I am very thankful for in my life, has been a major blessing, is my Uncle Dave, who runs and does his thing, man, doing a security business. You know, he's teaching me a bunch of things on the side. He's teaching me on just change and growth, you know, like he's teaching me a bunch of things, bro. And he's telling me that I'm doing the things the right way, you know. So yeah,
shout out to uncles.
Yeah, man. Uncle Dave, wherever you at, man.
Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave. You know, and then another person too that actually referenced me to follow you guys as well, Herman.
Shout out to Hart.
Herman, man, much love to you. And then the guy who's been there since day one, bro, since I beat my case, bro.
You beat your case.
I beat my case back in.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you, man. That was
what case was that, my G?
Yeah, could you get into that like Mama said?
Yeah, man. So it was July 6th, 2020.
Wow, you got the dates.
Yeah, it was July 6th, 2020. I'll never forget this, bro.
These are life-altering moments.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
so let's just say, bro, it's just, you know, I love my people, bro. You know, but we're not all perfect. We make mistakes, you know.
And this is right after the holiday.
Yeah, bro. This was literally right after the holidays. So
it's a turned up weekend.
Yeah, bro. Let's just say, bro. Let's just say it was just a classic act of road rage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
One thing led to another. I like to give a shout out to my brother Alex. You know, I can't wait till you get out, man. There's opportunity out here for you, bro. There's opportunity for everybody who's willing to break that cycle. You know,
salute Alex.
Yeah, man. Thanks to him. I just he was there, man. He was there with me. He seen me get $10,000 behind while in jail. He seen me do that.
You made money while you were in jail?
Let's just say, bro. Let's just say it was a bunch of back pay from unemployment because COVID was there, and they didn't. Yeah, bro. I had to ask one of the CEOs, let me use your cell phone or something. You know, I don't want them knowing I'm in jail. I was like, but I have to go to court on the cell phone to identify myself. You know, I go, if I don't do this, I don't get no money. And thankfully that happened. I got $10,000 in the bank while I was still locked up. And so I was able to get a lawyer, a family lawyer, you know, and thanks to him, shout out to Hector Leal.
Yeah.
My sister Blanca, my brother Tony, everybody who actually got to witness his miracle, bro. You know, I was in there for almost 10 months, bro, fighting for my life. You know, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the people I lost, the friends I lost, and the people who switched just over $10,000, bro. You know, and that's why I'm the way I am. I get emotional talking about it because it's people you wouldn't think would do it. You know. But regardless, I love and forgive. But I love at a distance now, bro, and that's why I am where I am. How am I gonna grow if I don't put myself first? You know.
Yeah, I feel like we veered off of the July 6th story though. Were you driving? What was?
So there's an article on it. So I was driving, brother. So
What you driving?
You mean article? You made the paper?
Hey, bring us in the car with you.
All right, so check this out.
What car are we in?
So check this out. We're in a 2000 Ford Expedition, Eddie Bauer edition, bro.
Let's go.
Maroon with
Let's go.
With 6 people in the vehicle. Bro.
Tinted?
6 people. Think about that.
Is it tinted?
Only the backs.
Okay.
The fronts, nah.
Right.
So we got 6 people in there, bro.
Deep in this in the
bro.
expedition.
But check it out. We weren't there to cause problems, bro. We were actually on our way to Chelan.
Oh.
We're on our way to Chelan, and the cool thing is I
hit the lake.
I could actually talk about this because this is all overdone with.
It's in the past.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Yeah, and bro, I accidentally cut off this Honda.
It'd be like that,
you know, just because I'm not from there, bro. I'm using GPS. Next thing you know,
how close are you to Lake Chelan?
Ooh, bro, we in Wenatchee at this time, so we're probably like an hour or so away. You know, if I'm right. But anyways, long story short, man, we're on our way to go pick up a phone for one of my friends. You know, he had his girlfriend in the whip too, and sure enough, man, one guy in the back was like, "Hey, this fool's fucking," you know. Oh, sorry, excuse me. He's flipping us off, you know, and I'm like, oh. here we go, bro. And I look in my mirror and I see bandanas, I see everything. And I was like, I took a deep breath because I was expecting the worst already. So as soon as we came to a light, those guys started coming up and it turned green as soon as they were coming up. So I turned and we're right in front of a clinic at this point.
Yeah.
And right when we're in front of the clinic, that's when I just heard, to me, what sounded like backfire from my truck. You feel me? It just happened so quick, you know, and then I just look behind me and I see my friend and he's just in shock and he's like, I'm sorry.
Oh,
when he said, I'm sorry, you know, everything already happened. I just looked at him and said, it is what it is. Just floored it. Next thing you know, we're at a Wendy's at gunpoint. But regardless, man, it was the fact that going through that, man, you know, and then just realizing, hey, you know, like I'm probably not around the right people with the right mindset, you know, because they're gonna, even if they're your friends, bro, you know, like just, bro, if you could prevent something, prevent it, you know. And that's one thing I've learned, bro, is to be a leader and not a follower. And yes, I've made my mistakes, you know, I've made my mistakes, but I take it day by day learning, bro. Through isolation, I find growth. I find who I truly am, you know. And when I entered jail, bro, that's when I had to really look at my friend and tell him I forgive him, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And he knows that. That's only a conversation between him and I.
Right.
We were both in the cell, you know.
We really appreciate you sharing that with us, man.
No, you're being real right now.
Did y'all make it to Lake Chelan?
Nah, bro. Check this out, bro.
Because I'm thinking, how you know, July 4th weekend, Lake Chelan is about to be lit.
Check this out, bro. So after the incident occurred, right? After the gunshots went off, bro, we went back. We stayed
on the block.
There. We stayed there, bro. We stayed there, and then his girlfriend went and go get the phone that we originally went there for.
Right.
Came back, bro. If I wouldn't have gone back for that phone, I guarantee you it would have been in Lake Chelan. I guarantee you, bro.
Probably.
I'm not playing, bro.
Probably.
I know we would have, bro, because the whole time we were going, bro, everything looked cool. But until I'm about to leave Wenatchee, I see a cop turn and we locked eyes. And as soon as we locked eyes, bro. And that's why I was like, I'm going to Wendy's, bro. I was like,
damn.
I was like, what you guys want to eat?
You know, that's my last meal.
Up, that's what I was thinking, you know. But it was crazy, bro. Once I realized that only 3 people out of the 6 got detained, that's when I was all like, oh, for sure. Yeah. And then they tried to hit me with the gang enhancement.
Wow.
So in total it was 40 years.
40 years.
I beat a 40-year case.
Wow.
They tried to the court appointed lawyer tried to have me sign to a plea for 15 years. When I was all like, no, you're fired because I got 10 racks now. So thanks to my sister and you know who she's connected with. It was just a blessing, bro. It was just seeing God work right there, bro. And I was just amazed just to see it, my family and a little bit of my peers witness that, bro. Because not people like me don't make it out of that, bro.
Right.
Then, bro, think about it. I had $1 million bond and I was the driver, bro.
Wow.
I had $1 million bond, bro. I get emotional talking about it, bro.
That's life changing, man.
I don't ever want to go back to that mindset again, bro.
Are you and your Cody still cool?
Yeah, bro. To be honest, you know, he's got my number. He could call me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm cool with everybody, bro.
Yeah.
I'm at the moment of my life where I have to focus on myself. How can I pour into empty glasses when my glass is empty still?
Right.
That's where I'm at. But a lot of people don't see it that way.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I forgive whatever, you know. I forgive. I move on. I wish everybody the best. All I know is I got a story to tell. And I made a promise to God when I was in that cell, homie, and it's time, bro.
Yeah, he's keeping it real Christy, is what I would say.
Check it out, bro. Like, you know, I'm not. He always calls the unqualified, bro. You know, I ain't here preaching. Excuse me, I ain't trying to hear preach religion or nothing like that. You know, I'm just letting you guys know my experience, and if you were in my shoes, bro, you'd believe.
And it's a lesson too. I mean, what can happen just from hopping into a car?
Easily.
And not just that, you being a driver and not checking bags, bro. You got to check bags. That's one thing. That's one thing I've learned from here on out. If I invite anybody in my vehicle, with all due respect, bro, just because what I've been through, what's in your bag? And if you can't tell me, I don't want it in my vehicle.
Yeah, for sure.
Period. That's
real.
That's that. Hey,
It is your property.
Yeah, bro.
Possession.
Because at the end of the day, are you gonna take that bid for me?
Right.
From my experience, nah, no one has done that for me. I paid my own dues, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you definitely fought one of the something that none of us can definitely say we fought.
It was hard, bro. It was hard, and it still is, because I came out, I lost a job, I lost a lot of things, bro. But I didn't lose myself.
Yeah.
And I feel like that right there showed me the true strength I have.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
how do we pivot from that to the music?
Well, bro, I just focus straight on the music, bro. That's why you see ANB. ANB is an acronym short for a new beginning.
Oh.
So that's why that's
like
what that
that
is, bro. And that's why, bro. That's why I say in the cycle, one day you'll face a decision's got to be made, knowing you're the only one who can make that cycle break.
Yeah.
But until then, the cycle goes on and on again, bro. Like that's how I know if you really listen to my music or not. There's lessons in there. My music is there to help teach the youngsters, bro.
Yeah.
My music is so simple that you can show my music to a 5th grader's grandma, bro.
Yeah.
You can
take that both ways.
You can, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud to show my music to older people. Be like, look, I'm different from this, I'm different from that. But all in all, I am me. This is the genuine, authentic me. What you hear in my music is what you get.
Man, that's for real.
Do you ski?
Hey, bro, I ski, bro. I board. I do it all, bro. You feel me?
But
just want to see how we attach that onto there.
But when we are talking about the music, man, there's a lot of things that you haven't said yet. That you do a lot of the board work. You do mixing and mastering.
I do it all, bro.
What made you really get into knowing it all rather than hiring and getting help?
Well, just the fact that I'm not rich, first of all.
Yeah,
I feel like when you run a business, when you want to be a boss, like people say nowadays, when you want to, just run it, at some point you got to learn every aspect of the business,
That's
right?
real.
So why not start now? At the same time, I'm not gonna, at the speed I'm trying to release music, I don't have the budget to be spending $1,000 on a music video for every song. I don't have that budget.
Yeah.
So instead of investing that $1,000 for every song, I'd rather invest that $1,000 into a camera, a program, teach myself, and in due time, you're gonna see the progress, just like I showed you with my music. If I could do it with my music, why can't I do it with video? I'm just in other words is I don't like waiting on people either, bro.
Oh yeah, right.
I really don't.
That's
bro.
big.
It's like if you're gonna tell me you're gonna have it, cool, whatever. But if that time comes, it don't come, cool. I'm gonna move on, do my own thing, still support you, do my own thing. But now you're gonna see the growth in my videos. I'm gonna show you that if you could do it, I could do it. It might not happen overnight, but in due time, you'll see me.
Man.
I like that attitude, man.
Yeah.
That's what I have, bro. And I have that attitude, bro. Always since I've been out. Since I made it out of corrections, I stuck to my objective,
A new beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New beginning, man. There's the
logo.
The logo, yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want to learn more on what I'm doing as well, I got merchandise too. www.anbskii.com. I have
Great timing.
Website. You guys know I'm looking up to do shows around here as well. Any open mics, whatever. I'm done being isolated. I feel like thanks to you guys, this has really given me the door to actually come out. You know what I'm saying, and pop out and show out. So it's about time that the world really got to hear my story, bro.
Speaking of, we normally jump to the show and tell later in the portion, but while we're on the topic, why not, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at some of this merch here. We got the hoodie,
Let's go.
the beanie.
Yeah.
What else we got here? Long sleeve shirt, the
When
hoodie.
winter is approaching.
Okay, the crop hoodie.
Even got something for the women's,
Yeah, the women's.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
Oh, got the slides. Okay.
Yeah. We're working on more things, you know what I'm saying? All this is, thanks to my brother Zell, man. That's one thing I gotta give a shout out to my brother Zell Watson, bro. He's been in my corner since I got out of jail, bro. He saw me on Instagram. He told me, he's like, are you done being looked over, man? He said, I don't know, but something told me to follow you. And since then, we have never met each other in person, but all online. We just been supportive of everything.
That's hard.
Bro. And so much love to him, man. Much love to Zell. He's out there. He's based out over there in Houston, Texas, bro. So
let's go.
So shout out to all my Houston people out there too.
To the H.
You're definitely gonna see me out there too here pretty soon. Like, it's just I'm just seeing the little pieces of the puzzle just in my life getting back together, bro.
Man, when you see Zell, you got to pay him on Zell.
Yeah.
Always, brother. You feel me?
Let's go.
Hey, so the first song that you wrote when you got out, is that released?
Yes, it's called Intro, bro.
It's called Intro.
Yeah, it's called Intro.
Is that on the show? Can we
No,
hear that?
we're not playing that tonight.
No, so like
I want to hear that.
Yeah. Whenever you guys got time, you guys can hit up my links on go on Instagram. I have 2 links. I have a link to my actual YouTube page and my website, So you guys want to leave messages?
Let's
in
go.
there, hit me up.
All righty, then. We're heading up on a commercial break real quick. But before that, we're going to pay some love to people celebrating birthdays. And
pay that love.
Somebody on this show is celebrating a birthday on Monday. So stay tuned for that.
Be the type, big steak on my plate. See, you be the type, green eyes full of hate. Yeah, we be the type, make the place earthquake. D-Honey make them dance, Mambo gon' make them shake. See, everybody round and fucking fly. And everybody round it hanging high. If it ain't the weed, then they threw it off they line. I heard 10 died when they tried them guys. See, I be the type, you don't go cop a flight. Yeah, pack up the car, we can slide for the night. Yeah, I be the type, take Lil Bae on a trip with some liquor in my cup and a blunt to my lips. Don't let her give you Scooty out of spite. They come with drama. I be the type, big steak on my plate. See, you be the type, green eyes full of hate. Yeah, we be the type.
Commercial.
Happy birthday, Mambo.
I appreciate you boys, man.
Happy B-Day.
I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna celebrate on the next episode too, because it's that week too. But
all right, it's one of those middle ones, right?
You know what I'm saying? It's the only way to do the Libra thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. By the way, Mambo also dropped a project just a couple of days ago, man. In the concession, that song right there is from it. So,
New-ish.
Yeah.
We do got that Indica session out now, man. We had to work with DistroKid to get a few hiccups worked out and things like that, but it is available. It's out now. Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, wherever you stream your music, YouTube, it's available, man. So get your hands on that Indica session, man. We do got another special project that's going to drop before the end of the year drops, man. We got one more for y'all and a bunch more music videos. That's why I'm here in New Orleans right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see that's the Mississippi River back there. We out here in New Orleans right now because I'm shooting a video to that next project, man. So stay tuned.
Man, all right. We're going to get into our next song real quick. Of course, on the other side of the break, we're going to chat it up with Randy Ross and see some of his background. But right now, we got this new joint, a new girl group coming out of Georgia in the ATL area called L'Imagine. And this one is called Can't Make You Love Me. So check out this one right here. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be right back after this track.
Baby, just talk to me. I was caught up in your fairy tale, but I was blind as hell, waiting for perfect nothing. I can never truly understand how could the perfect man not accept my loving. I don't really want to play the game so much. I don't really want to hear your name no more. And I was trapped, now no chains are broken. And I know I can't make you love me. I don't really want to play the games no more. I don't really want to hear your name no more.
deeper and deeper the more that I hear your name. I see your face. I stare at myself in the mirror, wishing these tears would fade, but they never fade. I don't really wanna play your games no more. I don't really wanna hear your name no more. And now it's trapped, now your chains are broken. And I know I can't make you love me. I don't really wanna play your games no more. I don't really wanna hear your name no more. And now it's trapped, now your chains are broken. And I know I can't make you love me. No, you can't make 'em, can't make 'em. No, you can't make 'em, can't make 'em. Cause I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. And I gave you my heart. Ooh. My heart and my soul, my heart and my soul.
Hey, I'm Evangelia, and you're rocking with Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio in Seattle with Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself.
Seattle Opera presents the world premiere of Jubilee. Jubilee follows the historic Fisk Jubilee Singers' initial tours following the movie. While raising funds for the fledgling Fisk University, the group shared their music around the world, showcasing more than 40 African-American spirituals such as Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, Deep River, and Wade in the Water. Jubilee is not to be missed. October 12th through 26th at McCaw Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice. UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-Lot. And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Noise.
Peace. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Breeze Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Breeze Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
Hurry up, honey. We're going to be late.
Are we going to the haunted house?
What haunted house?
At the Columbia City Theater. The whole building is being turned into a haunted house. There's going to be a haunted tour where we hear tales about the theater, and we might even be able to see a real ghost.
What time does it open?
I read it's on the 19th, 26th, and 31st from noon to 6 p.m. Can we go, please?
Okay. You want to really go? Then let's do it.
Yo, this your girl, Fly Girl Brit. It's only right, so fly on Neverland. Fresh Juice on Rainier Ave Radio with Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. And it's only right, come get your fresh juice.
Baby, just talk to me, talk to me. Tell me how you feel. Baby, just talk to me, talk to me. Let me know it's you for real. Baby, just talk to me. Talk to me, tell me what's the deal. Baby, just talk to me, let me know it's you for real, yeah. Háblame, háblame, dime dónde estás. Oh, háblame, háblame, cambiaré tu realidad. Oh, háblame, háblame, dime la verdad. Oh, háblame. Háblame, estoy listo para escuchar. Oh, háblame. Y ahí estaré. Solo háblame, háblame. Dime dónde estás. Oh, háblame, háblame. Cambiaré tu realidad. Baby, just talk to me, talk to me. Tell me how you feel, baby, just talk to me, let me know it's you for real, baby, just talk to me,
Tell me what's the deal, baby, just talk to me. Talk to me, let me know it's you for real. Baby, just talk to me. Yeah. Baby, just talk to me. Oh. Baby, just talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me how you feel. Baby, just talk to me. Talk to me, let me know it's you for real. Baby, just talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me what's the deal, baby, just talk to me. Talk to me, let me know it's you for real, yeah.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That is ANB Skii with Talk to Me. Hablame right there. And of course, you got the cover art as well. Do you do your own cover work too?
I don't, bro.
Okay, that's the one thing you don't do.
So check it out. So I if you guys, any artists out there, if you guys got free things at your disposal, use them, bro. Utilize them.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I do. I mix a little bit of AI with my own little creativity.
Okay.
And I use templates, bro. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do it, bro. If it's there, use it.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, man.
Yeah, I love AI.
Bro, me too, man. If it wasn't for AI, I wouldn't be able to accomplish the things I get done, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now, while we go to learning things and being experts, man, we turn the things over to Randy Ross, who is the big engineer from Undercaste Studios. And if you don't know, so many Northwest classics have been made from this man behind the board.
Just the go-to
over
studio,
the years.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle staple.
What's like one that you're like super proud of that you made?
Like just
mix the mastering, that you were a part of. Like,
man,
you're like, I'm like,
it's hard to say. It's like, what's your favorite child?
Yeah,
they're all my babies.
Right. I love them equally.
No, I mean, obviously, we got Patron. He's coming in here. We're working on some interesting stuff.
Right.
And I think that for me, I love just doing just out of the box stuff, like just random whatever stuff. Like, so it could be like this. I wouldn't say this is my favorite, but we recently did a restoration. This old couple came in, 80 years old.
Okay.
And they had a record from their wedding back when they were 20 years old.
Wow.
And they're like this, they're doing like an anniversary party, thing. And they wanted us to restore the record of their vows.
Yeah.
So we took it,
Wow.
we did an insane amount of restoration, and we got to play it back for them. They left while I was doing all the crazy stuff to get it right.
Yeah.
And when they came back, they got to hear themselves young again, because the record was so distorted that you could barely hear them. Yeah. And the lady was she was so quiet. She's like super soft spoken. Yeah. So I don't think she ever got to hear her voice very well, because there was just so much noise. So being able to kind of like strip that away and have her be able to hear her voice, like she started crying in the studio.
Oh my God.
And I was like, man, this is like it's such a great thing to be able to use what you're doing to do something meaningful.
Yeah.
I love meaningful songs. I love like things that like build into.
Are you saying they came in with a vinyl?
Yeah.
And you pretty much had to master and mix that back, or like remaster that?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. We have the tools to do that. And it's great to do that kind of stuff. I love like the challenge of that. It's more or less like, it's something that you shouldn't be able to do well, but we try as hard as we can to figure it out.
It sounds like you made it happen for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had to buy CDs because they're older, so they had like a little booth.
That's cute.
We don't hand out CDs anymore. We just
right. It's dated.
So we had to we bought these CDs that look like a record because we're cute like that. Dope. And we burnt them a CD. Figured out how to do that again. And our computer is this small, like it doesn't have a CD burner on it.
Yeah.
So like we had to figure all that out. And they played it back on their little boombox that I swear was from the 90s. I haven't seen these.
Dang.
Like, you remember those like old Apple computers that had the colorful backs? Like it was like from that era,
Dang.
Wow.
That thing's probably worth money.
Yeah.
What they're playing the CD on is
Yeah,
Probably worth some pretty coins.
It was cool, but obviously, like everybody that I work with, that doesn't take anything away from them, and they're I love one of my favorite things in the studio is like, let's just say you're doing your normal thing, that you come in, you do 10 songs that are almost the same, and then on the 11th song we do something wildly different. That's what I love. I love like pushing you into those different realms. So anytime I figure out like, oh, there's a pattern happening here, I'm trying to break that pattern.
Okay.
Like obviously we want
break that cycle.
Yeah, we want
little callback right there.
Yeah, I like it.
Some light.
That's why I'm like, like that first song that means something to me. Like I'm gonna check that out for sure, because like there's something that happens, in my opinion, when you're working on music. Just like, let's just say you pump out 100 songs, but like one of these days you try something, you're like, I'm scared to try this. I'm scared to like think outside of my own box that I've built for myself. And a lot of times you'll be like, if I play this for any of my friends, like they're gonna make fun of me so bad. Like those are usually your best songs.
I probably went like 5 years of rapping in booths before I ever screamed to the top of my lungs. And like it just, my songs don't really call for that, and you never really think, okay, this is the plan. And until you do it, it kind of opens up some different ideas in what you can try.
It sticks out. It just becomes very apparent. Like it doesn't mean that it's technically your best song. Like what artists do a lot of times is they work on one song. And I'm guilty of this too. Like I'll work on one thing, and every time you get onto a new song, you get a little bit better. So you try to recreate almost that same feeling, and then you develop this machine that is getting better and better and better and better. And what happens is you turn 40 years old and you look back and you're like, oh, I really just made the same song for 40 years. 30 years, whatever.
Right.
But like, so that to me is why I'm like, anytime any artist, there's another artist that I sent in, Payne, Ryan.
Which we'll be playing later on, yes.
Yeah. So he made a huge flip in his sound, and I was loving that. Like there was a period where, we every time we'd come in, he would just be like, just take what I have and just fuck it up.
Right.
Excuse me.
That's right. You both got one. So.
I was talking about the new fuzz spot down the street.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
The king. So when he came in and was asking me to do that, like it was like pushing me to do some random weird stuff that like I wasn't even doing. And through that change, he developed as an artist, and now he's kind of like off in a new direction, and he's so confident with it, and I thought that was great. So I love that kind of stuff. Like that's to me, I love making the same old song too. Like I could work on that, and we could perfect all that, but throw something in there that's different that you haven't done before. And this could be like a life advice thing too.
It's really the only way to grow as an artist.
Yeah.
We were talking about vinyls and CDs. We can age you out a little bit more. Were you around for like the actual tapes in the studio that they said they had to clip them and they had to
the Walkmans?
Not like the big wheels.
Okay. 8-track?
No, the real. No. So,
did you ever work with any of those?
No, I did not.
He's not that old.
Yeah. Thankfully, I came in after all those days. I would have loved to learn that, that type of editing and all that kind of stuff. When I first started, it was me, this guy Repent, and
Corey Tate.
Yeah, Corey Tate. Yep.
Shout out to Corey Tate.
And Brandon, aka The Project. It was like us three, and we were teenagers, and we went down into the project's like basement that was haunted, and we have this old school boombox, like where you could put two tapes in there.
Yeah.
And one had the instrumental on it, and the other one was to record to, and then you could plug in a mic. So we just hung a mic down from the ceiling because we didn't know anything. And,
I know, right?
And then we just but you had to record it all in one take. And if you messed up, you had to start all the way over, erase it, blah, blah, blah.
Dang.
So, and then until like my cousin, came up to us and was like, you could just do that on the computer, right?
Gotta love your cousins.
And
what was the program back then?
Back then, I mean, I was using FL since like day one. I mean, it wasn't recording like audio like that, but I think Cubase we used a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow.
Sonar, I was using that before I started working at Undercast. I was a huge Sonar guy.
Did you ever use Adobe?
A little bit, but
Gotcha.
not for anything crazy. More or less just like random jobs that you need things to do. But yeah,
if we can transition from that moment where you're with Corey and you're getting started, what led you to Undercast?
Well, Corey did
specifically.
Yeah, he did specifically. Well, we were, while everybody was out, partying, having fun. I was
like Corey. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, he was a social one. I'm the recluse. Like, I'm the one that's just like, I just want to be at home and working on stuff. So I had my own little station, and the stuff that we were building up. It's a slow burn. You learn and add things a little bit as you go, like as your situation. Like, I see a lot of myself in that. That's where I came from. And so, but Corey was the one that was going out, reaching out to artists and, networking and all the things you're supposed to do. And he would bring them back to our like home studio, and we would, work.
Oh, that's dope. Ciphers. That makes me bring you back to those cipher days.
Yeah. So back then, it was, Isaac Meek at Undercast Studios and D-Sane, and those were the two big studios out here. And we loved, like what they were doing, the sound that they had. We were like, how can we get that sound that's like so crazy?
I got a shout out. Was it Mo X from Shoreline? I remember going to his studio early in the day too. I was like 14.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of great studios, especially back then. There was like, it was a little, further in between, but those were the big ones that we, would know about because the artists that were going there, we would network with. So, there was times when, Corey would go to the studio and he met Isaac and stuff like that, and I wouldn't be there. But we were always like, whenever we have a song that we think is going to be the one or is going to bring us to the next level, we'll bring it to Isaac at Undercast to, do it the real way, and I think that was like, it was always great to be able to look up to that quality, especially locally, and see that it is possible, see that you can make something
easily on that level.
Did Isaac come up with the name Undercast?
Yes. It's kind of a long, I guess it's a long or short story. I mean, he used to be in a band that was called that, but
gotcha.
But yeah, like, wanted to call the studio that, and it's such a long story to get into for the name. But it doesn't just mean, the opposite of overcast. You know what I mean? With an E at the end.
It's one of those names that says it means something.
It means something.
And it's kind of I guess cryptic in what it could mean.
Yeah, we should come out with a couple videos talking about it.
Definitely.
I
should.
I think it's important.
You should ask people what they think it means and then tell them what it means.
Yeah, because I guarantee they're not.
You probably get 100 different answers.
Yeah, it is kind of based off of the caste system. Or in America, it would be like the different classes.
Oh, didn't even see that one.
The undercast would be the lowest class.
Oh, and that explains the spelling now.
Yeah. So yeah. So there's obviously you could look it up online and what it means and all that kind of stuff. But what it means for us is something pretty deep.
But I get the pitch now because it says, even on the website, it says, bringing that underground to the industry standard. Yeah.
Isaac literally grew up in a desert. And came out here, built the studio himself, and built and designed everything, built the sound. Everything is like, his like brainchild. So it's like the mentality that I always resonated with that because, when I started, actually showing up to some sessions and seeing what he was about and all those things, our like train of thought was pretty similar, like in how we approach different things. So I resonated with that, and that's one of the reasons why it was easy for me to, back when I first started working at Undercaste, I had my own home studio, and I was working with a bunch of people, and I closed that down to work at Undercaste because, you know, I told myself that I was going to either open up my own studio, or if I was going to collaborate with another studio, that I would take it 100% like it was mine. You know, and I didn't want to just be an employee at a studio. I wanted to develop something. Yeah, build something. So,
right. Speaking of building things, if we go to the current, we see like on your Instagram, you're currently promoting this brand new studio that you've built called Studio C in there, and we've seen some of the visuals real quick.
Now my caveman Studio D joke makes sense.
But Studio C, it sounds like you're developing some type of special program with artists.
Well, so when we first started building Studio C, this was originally we were going to call it the Opportunity Room, because our Studio A, which is, you know, currently like fully finished, it's been running for a long time, is always full of like serious sessions, you know, and we don't really have a lot of time to mess around. It's like booked back to back pretty much. So we wanted a studio that we could have more like kind of go back to the roots of being able to make music in different ways. So one of the things that we wanted to do is uplift the younger generation and give them a place that we can, you know, grow from. And there's a lot of different ways that could happen. So one of the ways would be just training engineers. Like back in the day when we'd be trying to train an engineer, it would be, you'd have to bring him into a specific session, and some people don't like other people in the session.
Right.
Or we would have to like, we were trying to train like 5 engineers at one point. And, you know, we had to like keep that separate or book within the time. And it was just kind of messy. So, you know, it's great to have a room that we could do that with. It's also great that, you know, let's just say, you know, you have a laptop and you want to come in and record a song. Right now, you can't go into Studio A and just plug in and record a song like that. Like you have to work with one of the trained engineers that knows how to use the place.
Got it.
Knows the brand, has been through a year of training and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, now we weren't necessarily planning this, but Studio C now is really about a place like, let's just say you want to come in and plug in your laptop, you know, and have your own session. Like we rent out just the room. And, you know, so those opportunities started to pop up as different, you know, options.
That's tight.
Yeah. So, you know, we love the, you know, like for us, it's not just about being an engineer. Like we love the community aspect of it. And I love like the idea of like, was it to each one, teach one, you know? So like, you're not just learning for yourself, you're learning so that way you could help others learn and grow and, you know, affect the next generation, you know, through that. And I've trained a lot of engineers, so it's like great to have a space where we could be, you know, a little more cozy, or, you know, if something's too booked up in Studio A, we could go in there. I just recently started doing a little series where I bring in an artist and we just like make a beat on the spot, try to record a verse or a hook or whatever, and it is what it is at the end of the session. So, you know, no paid studio time or anything like that, no time limits or anything. It's just like
I'm ready when you are, Randy.
Man, you got to get out here.
I was gonna ask.
I'm only visiting New Orleans, man. I'm from Seattle.
I was gonna say we should get J Key in here. You know,
I was gonna ask what percentage of the trainees stick with the engineering and actually go through the process and continue on Undercaste.
It's hard to want to be an engineer.
Well,
and because it's like it's a hard thing to do consistently. You know, there's a lot of people that grow up and they'll go to school for it. They'll pay a bunch of money to become an engineer, and then they try it out for like 6 months and they're like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Right.
See, me, I've been doing it for a long time, but most of it is because I love being a part of other people's music as well. So that's a huge part of it for me. So like, you know, if some engineers are really great at being producers. So like they want to work with their favorite artists, bring them in and, you know, develop them, and they make something great and then it gets popular and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't really care about that. Like if that happens, that's cool. But For me, I would rather work with somebody who's on their first day, has never recorded before.
That's
And
hard.
you show them an experience, and you show them how to do it the right way, the professional way to do something.
Open their mind up.
Yeah. And what I always tell people is I want to take years off of your experience. I don't want you to have to spend years slowly gathering stuff. I could just bring you straight to the way that, you know, that it should be done, the way that it took me decades to learn, you know, and just put you right there. So that's you're growing, you're developing in that environment. So, you know,
salute.
All right. Well, we gotta do the rest of the show and tell real quick. So we looked at ANB Skii's merch. We're gonna take a look at the Undercaste website real quick and some of the things going on there. So that's how you guys do rap, pop, singer songwriters, voiceovers.
It's legit.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Booking the session. Why don't we go into that just real quick? Like, say there's an artist that's listening, like, yo, I want to make a song. What do I need to do to contact Undercast?
It's a website.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to the website. You know, we have a contact sheet on there. So if you want to hit us up, you know, we don't have a calendar on there where you could just book. Maybe we'll do that in the future. But everything is, you know, a lot of what we do is very relationship based. So like you hit us up, you talk to a real person, you know, or text a real person. We haven't hired that one to AI yet, but you know, we figure out like which engineer would work best for your project. Some people are like, I only want to work with the highest level of mixing and mastering possible, and I want to spend a lot of time on my songs to get it as perfect as possible. And I'm usually that guy because I'm obsessed with those mixing and mastering details. And everybody that works on Undercast is very obsessive about details as well. Like, don't get me wrong, but I'm like especially in that realm. And then we have other guys that are really great at knocking out a bunch of songs, and they'll do it in the flavor that you want. And you know, they could. So it just depends on like what you want. So we want to have that conversation, figure out what that is, and then put you with the right guy. And
I do want to say you're super punctual too. That's my favorite thing about it. Like, I like that you text me like, "Hey, you're gonna be on time, right?" Because I don't want to be that guy. So I'm glad that somebody else. You know what I mean?
By the way, I pulled up 10 minutes early to being 30 minutes early.
Yeah, right.
So, I don't know. I'm just like that. But
no, it's appreciated.
You know, to me, you know, when you're an engineer, your life is scheduling.
Yeah,
everything is about a schedule. So if it doesn't make the schedule, it doesn't happen. You know, so you know, that's just my life.
Yeah, like for instance, I got to show up to this show about an hour early, but let's see. Here at the radio station, you may have heard some of the commercials. Yes, there is going to be a haunted house here in this Friday, so you can check it out October 19th. That's this Friday, Saturday. What? No,
got to get one of those off.
Yeah, this Saturday, come here from noon to 6 p.m. at the Columbia City Theater for the haunted house, and then it'll be going again the next Saturday, the 26th, and it's happening also on Halloween. So I believe it's for kids 11 and under, but pretty much any kids, bring them in for, I believe it's free as well. So yeah, get your details for the Columbia City Theater haunted house at columbiacitytheater.org, and that'll be this Saturday, the next Saturday, and Halloween as well. Haunted house at Columbia City Theater. Okay. We got a track coming up here from London. This track's coming in from London, man.
All the way from London, bro.
Yes, right.
Across the pond.
Crumpets and tea. Summer Pearl is her name, and she got a new joint called The Creator. So check out Summer Pearl's joint, The Creator, coming to you from London. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be right back with Randy Ross and ANB Skii. And the ANB Skii will be performing as well. So keep it locked. This is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio.
The creator really made this. Why are we still cynical, surprised by all the stages? Careful who you touch, because what you touch is all contagious. Remember that your brain is an oasis, an oasis, an oasis, an oasis. Take a leaf from Dr. Sebi. Drip plenty water, yum the alkaline until you're ready. Maintaining all the balance. If you're balanced, then you're ready. Then you're steady, then you're steady, then you're steady, and you're steady. It can be heavy. Remember what Queen Badu, she told us, pack light. Don't wanna be way down when they call us to fight. Just look in the past and all the what we do is right. Every right can be heavy. Remember what Queen Badu, she told us, pack light. Don't wanna be way down when they call us to fight. Just look in the past and all the what we do is right. Every right. to really make this? Why are we still cynical, surprised by all the stages? There's more to life than what the naked eye can see. It's dangerous. Remember that your mind is an oasis, an oasis, an oasis, an oasis. And we're connected to the sun, yeah. When it shines, it ignites our powers and we can run. I tell you we're the one, strong just like the lion. Yes, we're leaders. Are you dumb? Room for many, no matter where we come from. It can be heavy. Remember what Queen Badu, she told us. Fact light. Don't wanna be way down when they call us to fight. Just look in the past and not what we do is right. It can be heavy. Remember what Queen Badu, she told us. Fact light. Don't wanna be way down when they call us to fight. Just look in the past and not what we do is right.
Yo, this is Fresco Lee for Spitters Only. We with Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, The Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Make sure you guys lock in. Get some fresh juice, something lovely. Oh.
Hey, this is serious. Let's talk about saving lives. Fentanyl overdoses are rising and it can happen to anyone. But here's the good news. Naloxone, also known as Narcan, can reverse an opioid overdose. Yeah, it's that powerful. Naloxone is easy to use and it could save a life in minutes. It comes as a nasal spray and you don't need to be a doctor to use. If someone you know overdoses, spray it in their nose, call 911 and stay with them. You could be the reason they wake up.
Yeah. Hey y'all, it's Traffic Jam with Kareem.
Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hey, Traffic Jam. Rainier Avenue Radio, download the app so you don't miss out what's popping on Crack with Shannon. It's your boy, Cream the Dream, on another beautiful week on here on Traffic Jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all, a lot to talk about. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam Thursday at 4 p.m.
Join Rainier Avenue Radio from 5 to midnight for Sunday evening sound sessions. Jazz from the cabinets from Big Poppy.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the cabinets. Poppy.
Sergio Lacour's Love Lines.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio Lacour. Go to the phone line. Tell her who we talking to.
Sage Prince, Just My Opinion.
This is Sage, and that's just about going to do it for the first half of Just My Opinion.
K-Fox Night Beat with Nasty Ness Rodriguez.
The beat of the Fox. K-Fox Night Beat, Nasty Ness.
You know what? You're going to listen from 5 to midnight. Just turn it on and don't stop. DJ Ali Hall. The underground surround sound start time. Paul Pincher.
Tuning in, my name is Paul Pearson.
Sunday evening sound sessions on Rainier Avenue Radio. Trust me, you'll be listening the entire time from 5 to midnight. Sunday evening, your sound session on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Do you have an idea for a community project in your neighborhood? You could be eligible for up to $50,000 in funding through the City of Seattle's Neighborhood Matching Fund. Grants are awarded to grassroots projects that build stronger communities, with an emphasis on projects led by impacting Black, Indigenous, and people of color BIPOC communities. To learn more about the Neighborhood Matching Fund or to see if your project meets the criteria, visit seattle.gov/neighborhoods/NMF.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is your friendly neighborhood Brass Kaz, and you are tuned into Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo. Let's keep it hip-hop bars, baby. Let's go.
I'm not a stranger to danger, I got protection close. Misdirection is expected, I stay on my toes. My intention is survival everywhere I go. More of a lover than a fighter, that's what I've been told. I can't manage these backstabbers headed up the hill. I'll let the truth be exposed, let me make this clear. Why live my life in fear? I think it's time to let them know I'm coming for they throw. I am close to the edge, always watching for my blind side. I know what you said. inside. I done my best to suppress it, forget it, multiply. And here you are talking about me like I ain't heard what you said. It's time to get what you deserve. I am close to the edge, always watching for my blind side. I know what you said. I tried to make things right, but now it's to no avail. I'm not the one that disrespects. I won't be crossed, no. This is the last time. I'll go around and find out. This is what I'm about. Integrity is all I got. It doesn't matter who you are. Throw rocks to the glass house, get your ass knocked out. Go ahead and try me, I'ma stand my ground. The poison you possess tests my patience. The hatred you display makes me anxious. Pushed to the edge and I just can't take it. It's bittersweet, ain't it? I know you taste it. I am close to the edge, always watching for my blind side. I know what you said. I put that on my own life. I can't, I won't. I tried to make things right, but now it's to no avail. I'm not the one that disrespects. I won't be crossed, no. This is the last time. If you continue to push me, I will retaliate. I'm not here to cause trouble, but this gon' escalate.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That is
That joint is hard.
Blindside. Get that man a contract with the Seahawks for music right away, man.
Yeah. For real. They got to play that on the field. They could definitely play that on the field. I actually got one more question, man, even though we in the performance segment of the show. You know, aside from the jokes, I try to make this as educational as possible. So I wanted to ask you, what separates as far as, you know, every time I leave your studio, I'm going to get a receipt in the email. So what separates making it a situation where you're going to pay taxes, as far as there's probably a bunch of home studios here in Washington, people just taking cash and not really claiming it and just doing it as a side hustle.
So, you know, obviously we're a legit business and we have to pay taxes.
Right.
You know, and we, you know, let's just say you come in a whole bunch and, you know, you want something to write off. So you have the physical receipt that you could then write off on your taxes when, you know, as far as a business expense, which everybody should be doing. You're spending a whole bunch of your own money.
That's real.
And, you know, for any money, well, it depends on how much money you make also, you know, but like, you know, having those things, having those records, and we like to be really clean with business. So it takes, we spend a lot of time and effort trying to build on the back end of the business to like make things as clean as possible, as good as possible. You know, real boring stuff, you know, accountants and stuff, you know.
But so, I mean, I guess what I'm saying, so that isn't for everybody. And, you know, when would you advise an artist or an engineer to go from doing a home studio thing to, hey, you should make this a legit business and make sure all this is taken care of?
I mean, I really think that it just depends on, first of all, how much you're making. Is this your full time? You know, how are things going? I mean, just this is the same as any business, like
tax brackets. Gotcha.
Yeah, like if you are making a bunch of money and, you know, it's registered coming in from somewhere, you could do it like cash, you know, and do it under the table. But, you know, we're trying to buy houses, you know, we're trying to like we're trying to have something that you could build off of that's legit, you know. So, and that's the same thing for our engineers that we work with. Like, we want them to be good on a lot of different levels and build their lives. Like, the foundation of life is like incredibly important to us, you know. So we want to make sure everybody's good, and so we pay that forward to anybody that we're working with. You know, anybody who wants to talk about it, you know,
appreciate it.
With,
For real.
you know,
appreciate it. Yeah.
Right.
So,
You get it, Randy, for that, man. He's the man.
For all your accountant needs.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Go, Randy. There you go.
There we
Randy.
go.
There you go. I had to give it to you.
All right, are you ready, A and B, for this performance?
I'm ready, man.
We got A and B.
Let's go ahead and do this. A and B. That's what you're about to see.
Let's go.
We got Fresh Juice exclusive.
Let's go. Do you want to introduce the track before we play it?
So the track is gonna be performing. It's called A New Beginning.
New Beginning.
I love this track, man. Let's go.
Check it out. Hey, if you're watching on your phone, turn it sideways right now. You got to get this in full screen.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Fresh Juice
Everybody
exclusive.
Watching, let's go. One day it'll make sense. Gotta have some patience. Indigo my fragrance, raising my vibrations, leaving my frustrations. Turn off my location. Glad to say that the new me has finally awakened. Started from the basement. Stopped all the complaining. Gifts I've been obtaining, they growing, it's amazing. I'm saving, I'm changing, my life is rearranging. Fell behind, I had to strive, the chains are finally breaking.
Fresh Juice.
Yeah. Shout out to all my fans out there, man. All my family back home, man. We're doing it. Chains are finally breaking. Yeah.
Topping this.
11 years just to break the chains. Broke the curse of my family name. One day I'll be a millionaire. Show my family that I don't play. Hey. What can I say? I went through pain. It made me change. You see it now. Along the way, it froze my veins. A nice guy never makes it out.
Wow.
Then I vowed, thinking to myself, no handouts, do it all yourself. Never had investors. I was independent, do it all myself.
Yeah.
In the cell. Right now, then I made it out. Got myself up out the house, and I finally see the money route. Oh, I see it now. I wear the crown. I'm on the throne, and it's really wild. All I know is how to work hard. Really hope I made my parents proud.
Go.
Really hope they see it. Witness how this goes.
Who?
At first, they won't believe it till the ethics really show. But you gotta follow through. Everything is on you. You're the key to your success. I just hope my point of view.
ANB.
See it now. Don't you waste your time. Don't you ever look down. Always stay on your grind.
On your grind. Ski.
Yeah.
Fresh Juice exclusive.
Yeah, hear me out though. Cause chains are finally breaking. Yeah. But no one could ever stop me. I said no one but me.
It's real.
Hey. And no one could ever stop me.
No one.
I said no one.
No one.
No one.
Not a
no
one.
one but me.
Woo! It's up.
ANB Skii.
Heavy.
Yeah, man.
Perfect song, man.
Hey, thank y'all for the opportunity, you know.
Yeah,
you guys also expect music videos with these songs coming out, you know.
We'd like to see them.
We're
For
coming
sure.
out. We definitely coming out, man. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Great energy.
If you had to pick one, because I've been picking visuals for a couple of songs tonight. So if you had to pick a visual for that track,
for that one,
just any old YouTube video or movie or TV show that you think would be great for that song.
For a new beginning. Let me see. I would have to probably say, if you guys know, I don't know if you guys know your hood movies, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with Blood In, Blood Out. So if you guys you guys should understand that everybody's in their own journey in life, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to determine what new beginning you want. So
hey, do you see that movie Blood In, Blood Out? D Money.
No.
You never saw that movie? My brother was. I used to go downstairs. My brother was watching that. I went right back upstairs.
But it's all about being in a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's all we work towards to. I feel like everybody works towards to. You know.
Yeah.
Beginning. So that's what ANB is all about. That's what I stand for. You know.
Beginning.
D, you gotta watch that movie, man. That's like the original Fresh Juice, right there.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you,
hey, we got to do a Fresh Juice movie night, man.
Each character in that movie, man, could tell you something.
Call it Fresh Juice Cinemas.
Fresh Juice Cinemas.
Man, that's the podcast show.
It's a watch party.
Fresh Juice Films. Let's go.
Fresh Juice Films. Let's go.
FGF.
Fresh G.
Don't
Fresh
forget,
G.
don't forget the TM, homie, because you got trademark it.
For real. All terms and embargo apply, man.
Oh man, while we're laughing, man, I just can't imagine the cast of characters that have come through Undercaste Studios over the years, man. Well, what's some of the craziest moments that you've had to sit behind the boards to witness?
Man, you know, you'd be surprised, but it's actually, you know, everybody's usually pretty respectful.
Yeah.
I've had some random stuff happen.
Oh, yeah.
And I won't name names, you know.
Yeah,
I'm a
keep it off the record.
I'm a respectful guy, you know. But
keeping it classy.
This guy, oh man, I don't know if I should tell this on air.
That's the perfect story to tell on air.
So I mean, how dark can we get on radio?
It's after 10.
Syndication over. You know?
Hey, after 10, the rules bends like Mercedes, man. So let's roll.
I can't tell that one, man.
So hey, real quick, if M. Scott in the comments, if that's my guy, shout out to Marcus, man. Happy belated birthday. If that's the same M. Scott I'm thinking of, salute.
So I have, you know, a lot of it's like, you know, you have like, you know, 20 people show up for a session kind of stuff. You know, I don't deal with as much.
I don't know. I don't think.
Do you ever like kick people out if there's too many or something like that?
I don't do that.
We have done that. We've had the like artists come in out of town, and then it's just like a full on like insane party.
Yeah, the entourage.
You said they come from out of town and do this?
Yeah. Like, well, no. Like they're supposed to be a feature. They're like touring, and they come in to do a feature.
Yeah,
and they bring all the squad.
They end up just going in the car and writing because there's so much stuff going on. People asking like, "Hey man, do you know so and so?" And like just asking all these like crazy questions. And it's just like they're there to work. You know, they're like, man, I got to get up and like leave, and you know, I'm on tour, so it's like it's business for them. You know, but it's a full crazy party, which I know some artists like, but man, this is like. Yeah, it gets crazy. But one of my favorite things is like when people come in and it's just the random stuff. So like we had a guy come in. I love working with this guy. He usually has me, you know, within 1 3-hour session, I gotta make a beat off of. He'll have me pull up YouTube.
Yeah.
And he'll have me open up like 5 or 6 different songs from any time period.
Okay.
You know, just as long as it's on YouTube, it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Then I got to sample all of those.
Damn.
I got to sample all of them, make a whole beat around it, and make all the keys match, all the tempos match, make everything work musically as best as I can. And so I got to do that. I got to record all of his vocals, edit all the vocals, mix all the vocals, master the song, and then export it. While I'm exporting it, I have to create a visual in Premiere. And you know, so like I'm exporting it, bringing it into Premiere, doing like a video, and he'll just have me take some random video. It'll be like
Marlon Wayans.
No, yeah, I haven't had that one. I think that would have been amazing. Wait, is that going to be on YouTube? Are we going to see that on YouTube?
You gotta go see that movie naked on Netflix.
No,
it's one of those. It's one of those.
I will not.
Ones,
I promise you, I won't.
It's hilarious.
It was like the first frame of that you cut into, though.
It's just for the pure fact that you gotta tell people. I saw that I saw Marlon Wayans naked.
Yeah.
I don't even want to have to say that.
Fresh Juice Radio. We saw Marlon Wayans naked.
That's not.
I'll never forget it. So he'll have me do this. It'll be like a movie scene of like a horror movie or something like that.
Wow.
And then his music is just playing, has nothing to do with anything. And then I got to put the MTV logo in there and like the back in the day how they had like the artist and then, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I got to put that in there, and all within 3 hours I got to do all that.
Wow.
So this guy will show up, you know, I'll have like an 8 a.m. session, and he shows up and he's got just a gallon of milk with him.
Hey,
just like, you know, just a nice 8 a.m.
He going straight to the bathroom. All that dairy.
Red cap, blue cap.
Yeah, I don't. Man, that was the least of the worries.
If it's the red cap, he is a G.
Milk was a bad choice.
He is a thoroughbred.
And he has been known to bring like other kind of, you know, some alcohol in there or something.
We find out he's lactose.
So I'm like, okay,
he's just making Russian.
We find out he's lactose.
So he goes in the booth, and you know, we got a camera in the booth so we can see, you know, what's happening, where you're at on the mic and all that stuff. And I see he's got also like a pint of vodka.
Oh,
So he's just like 1, 2, 1, 2.
What's the
Good morning,
Oh.
and yeah, so like his sessions are always like I never know what's going to happen during those sessions, but it's always like really interesting. So there's been some other stuff, but I can't really talk about some of those things honestly. But I mean, mostly it's just good times. We're all having good times in there.
I know Billy the Fridge comes through there sometimes.
Oh, Billy.
Like, I can't imagine.
Billy,
do y'all use the do y'all use the pool?
Speaking of Billy,
did he jump in the pool
naked? Yeah.
He went Marlon Wayans into the
He
pool.
went full
That's
Marlon
what
Wayans. And yeah, he christened the pool. And I wasn't there for that. but Billy the Fridge, if you haven't had him on, like you should definitely get him on.
Oh, I think we have, yeah.
Yeah, he's an incredible guy. He's actually like helped like doing a podcast over at our we also made a podcast studio.
Nice.
So yeah, he's doing that, and
we want to come up as Fresh Juice, man.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah,
I want to start doing my own podcast and bring you guys on, and I want to bring other people on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not that interesting to talk to, but I could just like give you guys some questions, let you handle it.
If you don't like knowledge, I guess.
But
oh my God,
the man's a well of knowledge.
Oh, we only got a couple minutes left, man. So we're gonna go ahead with our closing duties. And first thing we want to do is want to give both of y'all the opportunity to suggest a guest that you already haven't mentioned that you think would be a good guest for Fresh Juice, someone that you can actually refer personally and actually do know. So A and B, you can suggest someone first.
Oh man, honestly, man, there's somebody who I see out there in Yakima trying, man, doing his thing. You guys got to tap in with Old Boy 37. That's also someone.
Old Boy 37.
That's someone who I know him. I know, bro. He's got potential like crazy.
Okay.
He's got it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put in that word, bro. Let's go, man. I think his story will open some eyes, man.
Nice.
Okay.
Old Boy 37.
Just whenever he's ready, man.
Okay. And then Randy, they don't even have to be an artist. They can be anybody.
Man, I mean, first of all, I'd love to get the other engineers on the podcast if they're able to.
That'd be great.
I think,
especially Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac. He's a recluse. Like this guy has been doing so much stuff to build the back end of the studio.
For sure.
So it would be great to have him on. And as far as like an artist, people are just gonna hate me because like there's so many people I could name.
All right.
Why
did you name me?
Yeah.
Why not, Randy?
Let's go with the hate comments. let's beef up the algorithm.
DMs are here tonight.
But I got a younger guy up and coming. His name is Buzzy.
Buzzy.
Yeah, and he's a wild dude. And,
he's buzzing.
Yeah, and he's I think he'd be good to have on the podcast.
Okay, Buzzy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right. Final word. A and B.
Yes, sir. Final word, man. Your new beginning awaits. It's up to you.
Love it. I love that.
It or not? It's up to you.
Very Christy.
Yeah. Right. Let's show.
Amen to that.
Randy. Final word.
Hey, if this wasn't a commercial enough for Undercaste Studios, yeah, I just wanted to know, when you got out, did you go to Wendy's?
No, man.
What was the order going to be?
A 4 for 4.
So check it out, bro.
A biggie bag.
When I got out, I went with my family to go eat, right? But the burger was so salty, bro. I couldn't eat it. I've gone.
Your taste buds changed in there. Bro. That's wild.
No salt, no pepper, none of that stuff, bro. All bland, bro. I was on. Yeah. It's different when those 10,000 go straight to your lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, before we dip, we wanted to remind you that Mambo has a new project out, Indica Session. Go ahead and cop that right after we finish off right here.
Shout out Mambo. Let's go.
birthday on Monday. And follow us on all of our platforms. As always, Facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media, IG, X, Twitter, Fresh Juice Media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go there, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. Ring the bell so you get all Fresh Juice content first. We do live shows for you almost every week. You can watch them whenever you want. And we do short clips for you on the daily. Just get up on your phone right now and go subscribe. Okay, there you go. All right, so next week on Fresh Juice, who we got? Oh, there's my screen. There we go. We got Nathan Nice of the Kitchen Couch podcast coming through, and After coming through as well. So
from Bakersfield, California.
Bakersfield, yeah. Check it out on the 23rd. That's next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Here we go, 724th program. So there you go.
Wow.
All right. Peace and bless.
Let's go.
We out.